I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this today because a lot of us who had careers before Donald J. Trump artificially shut down the economy and forced our businesses to close and forced us employees to social distance. We had careers. We was making well above the federal minimum wage. When they artificially shut down the economy, they called themselves taking our careers from us. Now they want us to not be available to go back to our career. They want us to go out here and search for a slave job. Alabama does not have minimum wage. I'm not ashamed to say it. Alabama's trying to turn me into a slave. Alabama does not have a minimum wage job. When you go on these jobs, they do not pay you minimum wage. Alabama is only trying to get slave labor. This little denying Joe Biden and being rebellious, the Republicans being rebellious, Kay Ivey being rebellious, all that is Jim Crow 2.0. That's all that is. Jim Crow on steroids. Hidden Jim Crow. That's all that is. We don't have to put up with that. We had jobs. I was making well above minimum wage. I was making well above the federal minimum wage. And as long as Kay Ivey's been in office, she's never, ever given the citizens a state minimum wage. She's never given the citizens a state minimum wage. And she doesn't want you having or being a part of a union. That right there tells you what she thinks about you. That's slavery. I don't want to go out and not work for minimum wage. I don't want to do that. I don't want to work for pennies. I don't want to do that. That's slavery. It's against the law to force someone to work below minimum wage. That's slavery. Alabama is a slave state. Alabama is turning me into a slave. I was working well above federal minimum wage. I don't have to put up with you wanting me to go now and work for under minimum wage. That's some bullshit. Joe Biden really needs to step in and kick these traitors out of our government. I don't see why you guys keep putting up with this mess. That's why I'm voting Kay Ivey out when it comes November 2, 2022. I'm voting Kay Ivey out. Something's got to change in America. America has to stop trying to enslave us. We had jobs working well above minimum wage, well above the federal minimum wage. And then they want to artificially shut down the economy, force our jobs to shut down. They call themselves social distancing us, only so that they can bash us and call us lazy. Now, what fucking job do you think we're going to be able to get? Minimum wage? These people aren't even going to pay us after you went and slandered our names. I'm sick and tired of the Republicans. All of your actions are against my will and orders. All of your actions are against my will and orders. I search for jobs, but I search for them involuntarily.